All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. I'm your host, Mark Pierce. It is Wednesday, Wanderlust Wednesday. Love us some Wanderlust Wednesday, where we throw something at you that maybe you haven't heard in a long time, you've never heard of, or anything in between. What are we doing? We're doing a birthday again today. We're talking about the artist Alison Moyet. We covered her in season 1. That was 2 years ago. We got some more listeners here. We're going to just revisit that again because she's a personal favorite of mine. So if you don't remember, time to give a listen. Born in Essex, England, 61 years old. Like I said, 1982. Do you guys know who she is? Does it sound familiar to you? Alison Moyet. Do you know? She and somebody named Vince Clarke formed a band called Yazoo. It's called Yazoo, people. The people in UK get upset when I say Yaz. On YouTube, they say it's Yazoo, by the way, Yahoo. But why weren't they called Yazoo in the United States? Because there was a record label called Yazoo, so they had to call themselves Yaz. And even if you search on Apple Music, their music is under Yaz. How about that? But Yazoo, synth pop duo, pot of gold at the end of the synth pop rainbow. This is so good. Remember, Vince Clarke leaves Depeche Mode early on, leaves and forms Yazoo. They're only together 18 months and put out 2 awesome records. Then he leaves, forms a brief project, and then he forms Erasure with Andy Bell. How about that? That's just great lineage right there. And then Alison Moyet goes solo in 1984 and has a very good solo career, especially in the UK. She's very big in the UK. But she sold, combined 23 million records, 9 studio albums, 9 top 30 singles in the UK. Just not so much love in the United States. It's too bad because her voice is so good. Just this gorgeous voice and so powerful. Oh my, I just love it. It's just so good. But let's talk about Yazoo for a second. Upstairs at Eric's, that there right there is like a greatest hit. So you have to listen to that thing from beginning to end. That's turning 40 on August 20th. All-time favorite records up there for me. Hard to list a favorite on that one. We'll talk about those songs in a minute. But boy, you got the perfect synth pop stuff. You got stuff that slows down, and you got the driving of her voice. So good. And then she went solo. In her solo career, again, huge in the UK, not so much in the United States. She put out I have CDs here in the cave, by the way. I have these ancient relics. What do we got? We got greatest hits. And then this one came out in 91. I got this as a promotional at the record store, and I put it on. I'm like, I know who that is. Boy, and this one, I played this one all the time. So good, her voice, like I said. But solo records, Love Resurrection, great song. You still hear that on First Wave. All Cried Out, Invisible, there you go. That one, personal favorite for me. Love Letters, It Won't Be Long, This House, and Footsteps. Those last 3 coming from that Hoodoo album in the early 90s. And what about Yaz? What about Yazoo? Don't Go, Only You, To Pieces, Bad Connection. Oh my gosh, if you don't know Bad Connection, you're listening to that today. I Before E, Midnight. Oh, that's a slow one. That one is so good. In My Room, Goodbye 70s, another whaler. That one is so good. Winter Kills, Tuesday, Bring Your Love Down, Didn't I? And Situation. That's the one that everybody knows. I mean, I can just go on and on and on about Yazoo and Alison Moyet, but you're just going to listen to a bunch of the stuff I post below and tell me what you think. Song of the day, we're going to do a band and a solo song. It has to be Situation. That one just never gets old. And this is a tough one for her solo stuff because I really do love so much stuff. But Invisible and Love Resurrection, It Won't Be Long, Footsteps. It's still Invisible. You got to watch this video. She just belts this thing out. It's so good. Those are your 2 songs of the day today from Alison Moyet and Yazoo. Check it out. Tell me what you have to think about that down below. I want to hear your comments. Again, this is right in my wheelhouse, so you can't hurt my feelings on this one. Have a good day, whatever it is you're doing. I hope it involves music. And as usual, I'll catch you on the flip side.